Effective training isn't just about sharing knowledge, it's about creating a fruitful learning experience. Welcome to CareFor's new series, Apply Psychology in Learning Design, where we explore simple and creative psychology tools to help businesses improve their training programs. I am Hukun, your host. Welcome to Episode 2, Applying Cognitive Load Theory in Learning Design. Have you ever found yourself in this situation during a training session? On one side, the slides make you strain your eyes just to read, while on the other, everything becomes clear at first glance. Just a small difference in delivery, but the learning outcomes are completely different. Why is it that overly long, text-heavy materials make it harder for learners to understand and retain information? While on the other hand, why do content filled with vivid visuals and real-life examples tend to stick with learners much longer? In fact, this reflects cognitive load theory, an intriguing mechanism of the human brain. Let's explore how this mechanism works, and from there, apply it to the design of training content to optimize information retention for learners. Cognitive load theory was developed by John Sweller, an Australian researcher in the late 1980s. He studied how people acquire knowledge and discovered that the working memory of the human brain has a very limited capacity. From this, he proposed the hypothesis that learning becomes more effective when information is designed to match the brain's processing capabilities. Since then, this theory became a foundation for designing learning materials, lectures, and training programs in ways that help learners absorb information more easily, more quickly, and retain it longer. Specifically, this theory suggests that the human brain is like a USB drive. It has a limited capacity to process information at any given time. If we cram too much data in at once, the working memory becomes overloaded. Learners feel confused, trained, and can't absorb anything. According to the cognitive load theory, there are three types of loads the brain must handle during learning. Number 1, intrinsic load, the natural complexity of the material itself. For example, medical knowledge is inherently complex for learners. Number 2, extraneous load, unnecessary or distracting elements that interfere with learning. These could be hard to understand jargon, cluttered slide designs, or poor formatting. Number 3, germane load, the elements that actually help with understanding and building knowledge. These include visual aids, real-life examples, and the logical connection between training models. So what insights can we gain when applying this theory to learning experience design? First, to optimize knowledge acquisition, the trainer's goal should be to reduce extraneous load, adjust intrinsic load based on learners' capacity, and enhance germane load. But how can we actually achieve these goals? Let's take an example of a training program titled Effective Communication Skills in Teams, for example. If we present only text-heavy slides with no examples, learners will drown in extraneous load. If we break content into simple steps and illustrate with real-life scenarios, we're reducing extraneous load and enhancing germane load. If we conduct a training needs analysis and group learners based on their proficiency levels, we're adjusting intrinsic load to better match their abilities. This thoughtful approach leads to more engaged learners, better knowledge retention, and more impactful training outcomes. It is clear that applying cognitive load theory to training program design helps learners to stay focused, absorb information faster, and apply what they've learned more effectively. That's exactly why most training programs at CareFor starts with a training needs analysis to identify the specific learning needs of each group. Our sessions also emphasize real-life scenarios and hands-on activities rather than overwhelming learners with clear theory. Want to learn more about this approach? Sign up now to receive exclusive resources from CareFor.